we're not really going to get much of anything other than the cooler air behind this front, which we'll be grateful for. Let's take a look at satellite and radar, because today obviously a big travel day, and we have two weather systems impacting the lower 48. We have this one that we're talking about that's bringing severe weather to Alabama, but then another that's moving across the northern tier of the country that's bringing snow to the Dakotas and Minnesota. That's going to clip the Great Lakes region. So if you are traveling up towards the Great Lakes, just know you need to keep an eye on those flights, and of course across the southeast, especially this morning into the afternoon. Very heavy rain and yes, severe weather now starting to march towards the Alabama-Georgia line there, with its sights set on a major airport hub, of course, being Hartsfield, Jackson, and Atlanta. If you have a connecting flight in Atlanta today, you got to keep an eye on that flight. Here at home, as we wait for that front, because it will move in Wednesday night into Thursday, we are nice and quiet. We do have some patchy fog trying to develop, not near as big of an issue as it was yesterday. We have our wind coming out of the southeast this morning, and it's a little more elevated, just enough that fog isn't able to develop widespread across the area. 2 miles of visibility in Brooksville, half a mile of visibility in Zephyr Hills, seeing at least a little bit of fog on I-4 over in Polk County, just to the east of Lakeland. But overall, we're looking good. In fact, oh my goodness, guys, look at the clouds. If you're not looking at your screen right now, they're neon in the sky over Tampa. 65 in St. Pete, 70 in Tampa. Tons of beautiful sunshine out there. Really nice morning. Today, 84 degrees for a high. We'll have a very low end rain chance. You'll notice an increase in cloud cover as well. Here's that severe weather threat across the southeast, again from Mississippi all the way into Georgia and the Florida Panhandle. That's going to bring rain and storms, multiple rounds of it late morning all the way into the evening, with a greater severe threat, in fact, from parts of Alabama and Georgia into the evening tonight. So if you have flights back half of the day, or you're driving that way later today, you got to keep that in mind. And then snow moves into the Great Lakes tonight into tomorrow. That front moves in again for us Wednesday into Thursday. That'll bring us a low end rain chance. This is Wednesday afternoon around 4 o'clock. A few spotty showers possible. Then that front moves south of us on Thanksgiving, and the cooler air spills in. We'll see partly cloudy skies to start, and I do think we'll see a decrease in cloud cover through the day on Thanksgiving, and it's just going to be a beautiful day. While we could have a stray shower or two for the morning, high temperatures on Thursday only in the low 70s. We'll have a nice breeze as well. It gets even cooler on Friday with high temperatures in the mid to upper 60s, but that will be a brief, cold snap. We'll go back into the 80s by the upcoming weekend. Marine forecast looks much better today. Light chop on the bay, seas 1 to 2 feet. Overall, not a bad day to get out on the water if you want to. 7-day shows warm and mostly dry the next couple of days, with that low end rain chance Thursday and the cooler air spilling in. Highs only in the 60s after a morning in the 40s on Friday. We'll go back into the 80s by Sunday. All right.